Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Liu Bei campaign. This is episode 10. We pick it up from turn 81 in the winter season of 198. So, there's a few things that I've been thinking about for this campaign. We need a target to expand, and we found one because Yuan Shu took this commandery here. And because of my personal distaste for Yuan Shu as a person, I always never do any deals with him. So we don't have any existing deal with him, so we could safely declare war on him anytime we want without incurring more untrustworthiness. So he's definitely an option for us to attack. And if we look at him, he's at war with Zhang Yan, Yuan Shao, Yellow Turbans, Liang Rebellion, and Cao Song's old faction because he's expanding down south as well. And he has an ally, alliance of what Liu Chong's old faction was, even though he assassinated him in this campaign. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare a war with him in Zhongshan. Now I hope his army will shift this way to attack Zhang Yan, or shift south to attack Yuan Shao. And then we can take his commandery here, leaving him defenseless and unable to replenish. In the meantime, I'll let him build this up a little bit for us, save us a little bit of time and money. So we have a clear target now, so we're going to start shifting Liu Bei's army here down, ideally to here. We'll have our Burin Corps stationed nearby. This group is just going to handle rebels here in the Dai commandery in the future. It's not going to happen for a while because Kongron's going to build properly. It seems like he has built... What is that building actually? We can check. That one looks like a tax collector building. Yep. So I guess it's not going to go down. He's increasing fervor here. Interesting tactic by him. But we'll see. He has an army station here, so if anything happens, we should be fine. Guan Yu can be stationed between these two commanderies, and Zhao Yun's corps here is around Pingyuan. Now we are going to make a shift in strategy and stop doing the fervor build-up and actually clean up our fervor so we can officially expand using military. So that means we're going to say goodbye to this building right here. Maybe not right away because we still have the upgrade going on here. We could rush it, but there's really no reason to kind of rush this down right now. We're going to demolish this when there's one turn, and then we'll probably build a state workshop and then a private workshop here. We're going to shift our food production up. Now Anping is a different situation because Anping is actually a peasantry build, so we're probably going to keep the fervor high here. Pingyuan will be fine after these counties drop off in fervor. We'll put an assignment there to start lowering it. What we're going to do is actually just recall her, and then we're going to assign her back as a fervor reduction here in Bohai. We're already having a fervor reduction coming online here next turn, so we'll be able to lower all three of these. We'll just keep Anping as the only one that's high. And then in terms of diplomacy, we have a few other thoughts as well. What we're going to do, since we are pretty rich, is that we're going to try to seek out Ma Chao, because we're missing him for our 5 tiger generals. For those of you who are not familiar with the Three Kingdoms period, Liu Bei, once he became the Emperor Shu, kind of named 5 of his most capable generals and called them his 5 tiger generals, and there's an in-game achievement for you to have all 5 of them in your faction playing as Liu Bei. And the 5 generals are, starting from the highest ranked is Guan Yu, his sworn brother, which we have, and then the next is Zhang Fei, and then it's Zhao Yun, and then it's Ma Chao, and lastly it's Huang Zhong. So we already have 4 of the 5. So for us to get Ma Chao here, my hope is that he's still unmarried. He's 22. There's a chance that Ma Teng would have married him off already, but we don't know that for sure until we check. So there is a relationship here, but this doesn't always mean marriage. This could just be, oathsworn or friend. We can give it a shot by adopting a character as our daughter. I don't want to sacrifice our wife and divorce her to use her as bait. All we have to do is offer one of our characters, for example, her, who is currently pretty unhappy with us. What we're going to do is make her part of our family to keep her a little bit happier. She's not such a terrible character. I mean, she's terrible for leadership roles and everything else, but we are keeping her for assignments, so we might as well adopt her. She is slightly younger than us. Okay, that's at least okay there. It'll cost us 4,000, and it'll create some rivalries here, which will make them a little bit angry with us, but the baby should be okay. So just a simple adopt here. Now, who is angry over this act? Nope. The father and son, they're probably angry, but she's fine. So now she's available to marry, right? Because she's part of the ruling family. And her satisfaction goes up a little bit because she's adopted, so plus 10 points. So that kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. And we can try to check if we can bait a marriage out of this. If we could get Ma Chao right now, that would be amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Ma Chao as son-in-law. Alright, make sure we got this right. Hold on. Make sure we're getting this right. Receive marriage is offered to marry someone from your faction to someone from theirs. The character will both remain in the proposer's faction. Offer means recipient's faction. Offer someone from your faction. No, we want this. We want receive marriage. And they're happy with each other. We offer marriage to Ma Chao. Their character will join our faction. Okay, perfect. We can give you a water clock and some cash. I'm sure your son is worth this much to you. We don't have much food to offer anymore, so we're just going to offer him 158 gold and a water clock. And he's going to love us for it. The party of 5. We got the achievement for the 5 Tiger Warrior. And he's our son-in-law, so Ma Chao's kids will show up on the family tree here, so that'd be quite nice. We got all his items as well. Not as good as his dad's, but better a spear. 22-year-old. Let's take a look at him. He is already one-eyed. I don't know what they've been doing to him, but he gets scared at least. Hurts his melee evasion. The cunning doesn't really matter, but visually he doesn't get the Xiaohodun treatment, but okay, a little sad about this. Energetic is great, plus 5 campaign movement range. Trustworthy, it's pretty good. Fraternal, reckless is okay, plus 10 speed, 10% speed. Brave, okay, decent. Super cheap, because why is he super cheap? Well, he has a fondness toward us because marriage. Okay, interesting. So he was a free character officer. He wasn't a base 100. He just got the plus 50. Interesting. All right, and in the future, we can make him air for extra armor on shock cavalry, extra melee damage on shock cavalry. Yeah, we'll see what we do with him. I don't know if we want him to take over the faction or not. Skill choices, not too bad. Okay, very glad we got him. I'm sure we can give him some better items though. Right, we're gonna remove it from him. And then we can let our Burn officer here just pick this up. Wait, why does he still have one? Did we take it from the wrong guy? Right, who else has one? Wait, I'm so confused. Oh. Was it on him though? It should go on him. Okay, anyways, I think the removal effect was a little weird, but we got the right one on him. Alright, perfect. And then we have Ma Chao to the party. So more reason for him to leave the party. Oh man, so technically in terms of army composition wise in the future, Liu Bei should team up with Ma Chao because they're father and son-in-law relationship, and then they can do a cavalry army. All right, we'll get that happening in the future, but right now we're just gonna stay put with our army composition. He can really go now. Like, we'll lose his kids. That's the only thing we'll lose, but he's terrible as a character, and then Ma Chao can take his place. We'll give his weapons to... Wow, we have just abundance of weapons. Alright, what we're gonna do is swap... hold on. Alright, remove. Remove. We're gonna go to him. We're gonna give him the more vanguard weapon. We're gonna swap the Z on him, and then the other basic Z we'll give to nobody because we don't have a character who can use Z. Alright, and then we have an extra plus 6. We'll let her have it. Alright, cool. We're gonna give up on the idea of keeping their kids. We're gonna have way too many kids. So we're just gonna fire him. He doesn't even give us much in terms of unity. So we're gonna recall him, and hopefully Ma Chao gets along with Zhao Yun. Yep, good boy. Peasant riders. Why don't we get Qiang? If we got some Qiang cavalry, that would be so good. But we didn't. He has reach, so we're gonna let Ma Chao lead this force. We're gonna get rid of these guys. Alright, perfect, perfect. We have our 5 tiger generals scattered out in 3 armies. This is our brilliant officer court number 2, brilliant officer court number 1. And then we're gonna collapse on this. Wait, that's Yu Jin. Huh. Yuan Shu has some interesting officers. Anyways, we're gonna go together. Alright, we're waiting on one more reform, which we'll get next turn. Alright, most of our building are waiting on one reform, so we're fine. Alright, very glad how that took care of itself. Let's continue here. Oh? We got declared war on by Ying Shao's old faction here. Yin Xuan is now the leader. I think he only has 1 territory in Taishan. Is it because we neighbor him? There's no reason why he should declare war on us, but sure. Alright, Han Sui and Liu Chong's old faction signed a peace treaty. Sun Ce and Liu Bei peaced out. Liu Hong has died. This is the Kuaiji's Liu Hong, not the emperor. And then we got declared war. Sincere versus cunning. Wow, cunning is pretty good. Sincere is not too bad, but I like cunning more, so we're gonna go with cunning here. Sorry to Guan Yu's wife. Yeah, Guan Yu's wife, I think. That's the other officer that offered. Alright, reforms. We've been waiting for this one for a while. We're going to the level 4 state workshop, which will give us industrialists, which then we can upgrade level 4 the tool maker. And then level 5 tool maker probably. Yeah, we're just going to go down and get our economy running. We got a wooden fish. No one really catches my eye here. He could be a decent spy, but we already have a spy out there. We should probably take a look at him too. What about you guys? Weak, gracious, yeah, not interested. Approacher, kind of old. We can take a peek at their items just to double check. Ooh, a horse. Now maybe we should get him for the white horse. And we can maybe keep him around for a little bit. until we get him out as a spy. He's definitely capable. Alright, but we're gonna get rid of your white horse first. Our heir could use the extra authority point. Perfect. Yeah, and we're not gonna just fire him. Wait, did we might have accidentally forgot about them. But I think Guan Yu's party can take care of this. Even though it's 2 stacks. Yep. Because the first stack's already super injured. Now, Ma Chao has a bunch of people to take care of. Yeah, we'll take care of this situation first. Gonna run them here. Just get more vision there. Oh, he survived. Our unity has gone over 500 now. It'll probably take one more turn for it to register, for us to get another administrator slot. Alright, we're gonna start here, because we want to at least beat them once. Ma Chao looks so nice. And leveled up right away. What a good boy. Internal Blaze. That's his unique skill. Only when he's charging, he gets extra charge speed, extra mass, and extra melee charge bonus. But I think the negative effect is he gets tired more often. But I think we're definitely going to get it. Alright, we're going to clean this up too. Alright, perfect. We're gonna do ourselves a favor and actually start sending our Quill Unrest here. We're boosting income there. We have 2 turns. I want to rush this next turn. So we'll put her here as construction, and we didn't get rid of Doufu. That was our whole purpose of unloading his item, is say goodbye to him. He's 51. He probably has some kid with the wife. We'll keep the wife, and we'll see if the sons come, or the kid, they have kids together. We're gonna release him from service. I wonder if it'll make the wife sad. Let's check. Do you care your husband left? Nope. Still very happy with us. Yeah, we're gonna rush this, so we're gonna demolish this turn, and then we'll rush it next turn, and then we'll have the assignment ready, and then we'll pop a new building here. Perfect. Over here, rebellion not happening right away. Alright, we're gonna build this in building up. Now about this war, quote unquote war that they declared, we're gonna need to have a army. I guess we can move this army down to take care of this current war. Yuan Shu can wait. If he can expand more in the north, it'll be even better for us. So we'll let him breathe. I guess we'll just march our army down like this, and then they can follow them, and then we'll take care of Taishan. And then after we get this, it'd be even better to trade for this. Actually, our trustworthiness is only going down 1 point per turn instead of 3 points per turn. So we're always going to have a big issue here for a while. But I think eventually he'd be willing to give us this. It's probably like 20 something. We can definitely afford it. So that way we get a piece of Taishan as well, which is quite nice. So that's our goal going forward. Let's just continue for now, assuming all the buildings are... Oh, buildings are not fine because we got a new reform. So we have the level 4 state workshop, which will give us industrialist. It does take 8 turns, which is insane, to be honest. We should rush it eventually, but I don't know if right now is the best time to do the rush. And if we're going to rush it, we should rush it in Liaoxi, because Liaoxi actually have something else to build afterward. This building right here. 38 for 8 turns. That's not too pricey. We have so much money, we might as well do it just to get this up. Alright, let's do it. Alrighty. Perfect. Let's continue. Alright, Han Sui declares war on Gongdu. Sure. Yellow Turban's piecing out with a lot of factions. Yuan Shao pieced out with Tao Ying. Okay. I don't know how Yuan Shao is doing though overall. I don't see his army anymore, which is a little nerve-wracking. Alright, Guan Yu's army stationed here. Oh, we found him. Actually, why don't we station here so we can see more? Oh, Zhong Jiang's army. Is she at war with Yuan Shao? Oh, she's not. She's Yuan Shao's friend. Or I guess not friend, but not enemies. Okay. Ma Chao can shift over here temporarily, because this army is going to be in charge of over here as we move towards Taishan. Ma Chao's freed up to go here. Wait, they bumped into each other. Alright, that's good. Rebellion, I mean, Coron somehow has it under control, which is good. I guess we'll just get some vision on Yuan Shu for now. We finally have a war to fight. Alright, we're gonna rush this like we planned. And then we're gonna build properly here. Now there's a couple options here. We can actually stay peasantry for a while and go like government support for more food off of the fishing port, and then also for the last slot build a conscription so we can pump out our second army here. Yeah, I'm convinced that's probably the best route. Yeah, so we're gonna just build level 1 here for the discount, because it'd be 20% military building discount, and then this 10% here is the 30%, and then we'll just build very cheap conscription all the way to level 3, and then we'll be able to source our second army from here to launch our attack against Yuan Shu, because Liu Bei is going south for now. Alright, all planned. That was a fast turn of no rebels to kill. Let's continue. Alright, Spy finally recruited. We forgot to look at him, but he made it. We are finally within Sun Ce's faction now, I think. Alright, invoke council, upgrade settlement. We should have got it last turn. We had it. Anyways. Yeah, it's only 350 now. Eavesdropper. Liu Anyang? Okay. 45-year-old. Wow, that's pretty good. See, she would have made a great wife for Liu Bei. She still can make a great wife for Liu Bei. There's no reason why we can't switch. Right? Our heir right now has no good traits. And she's old. So chance for kids is basically non-existent. Our administrator is up and going. We could divorce her and just use her as marriage bait too. Options here. We've been meaning to switch wives for a long time. +2 per turn, +1 per turn. So not great in terms of trait gain here. But he is finally part of the faction. We got a lot of undercover network stored up. We can transfer that into cover, but right now I don't think we need to. More importantly, we can look at his whole roster, which is what I really want to do. So Lady Wu is the heir. So mom is the heir. Sun Ce is the leader. This is probably Sun Ce's wife, Sun Quan. And we can check their family tree in the family tree section. I don't remember when Sun Jian died, because if Sun Jian actually dies before the year 190, Sun Ren doesn't get born. That's the condition in Mandated Heaven, is that if Sun Jian doesn't make it to 190, then there's no Sun Ren. Okay, they made it. She's 10 right now, so 6 more years. So that's roughly what, 30 turns? Alright, we'll keep an eye out for 30 turns in the future. Alright, we have an open administrator slot, which is great. Oh yeah, we didn't even look at the other characters. Disloyal, probably not. Yeah, probably gonna pass on him. Lame. Wise, reckless, quiet. That's a good spy trait. That's one of the best ones. And she is a female spy, so but she's 62, so she's not getting married into any faction. There goes my dream of doing that. Let me think. What should we be doing? We should be firing him because we don't have another spy slot until until 9 more prestige point. Hang in there. We'll find you a place to go very soon. 4 assignments. We kind of want to switch wives. What's her past history? Cai Yan's faction. Right, we'll get +2 public order. We'll get 4 satisfaction. Yeah, she's excellent. And she has all the good skills except for a +1 rank, which she can get very easily. Alright, that's settled. This is the marriage episode. Alright, we got her. So what do we do with her? Well, divorce is definitely the way we do things here now. The kids should be fine. The kids should stay with Liu Bei. We need to take her items. The thing is, she's going to be super angry at us, which, you know, understandable. But we can't do much about that. Alright, +6. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with her. Okay, here goes our divorce. Thank you for all the good times. Yep. She's an outsider, so corruption reduction. Oh, she's perfect. Yep. Like nothing ever happened. Except for someone super mad at us. Which means we have to fire her. She's just going to leave by herself, but disinherited, removed from office. Look at that face. Look at that face. Goodbye. We keep the kids. Yeah. Okay. We could have used her to marriage bait, but there's not. I don't think there's any character we really want right now. Wow, he adopted a little too, like, maybe too many kids. He adopted Jian Yong. He adopted Zhou Yu, a different Zhou Yu. I don't think this is his son because he's older than the dad, so this is definitely an adoption. Same thing, another adoption. Another adoption. What is with this faction? Alright, Zhengjiang is very productive. Oh, Zhu Jun. Oh. This is one of the three generals who, Huang Fusong, Zhu Jun, and Lu Zhi, who did all the Yellow Turban fighting. Now he calls a 27-year-old mom. Wow, AI adoption is really weird. Wait, what happened here? What's with this X? Grandkids. Oh, he's dead. Okay. This is the faction we're at war with. Ying Shao was the faction leader. Killed in action. So the brother took over and then declared war on us. Going to be killed in action too. Poor kids. I just want to see if there's any interesting characters around that we can potentially gain from marriage. We're not going to marry any of them, even though Sun Quan is available. But like, why would we want him if we can get Sun Ren? We don't want to become in-laws right now. Oh yeah, Zhao Yun was adopted. That's fine. He's ours now. Yeah, we adopted her and then married Ma. Oh no. Wait, why is it? So I guess it still shows up on the original family tree of who they had. It's just he's part of our faction now. That's really interesting. But is that his? That's not. Is that his wife's name? Oh, it is. She changed her last name. Because we adopted her, she changed her last name. Because I promised that she had a different last name before. Let's see. Oh, Xun Yu is in Liu Chong's faction. Interesting. Anyways, where's our flag? Wait, am I remembering things wrong? You guys double check for me whether she had Liu before, because I remember it was something else. Anyways, Liu Bei's new wife, old wife leaves. The faction is doing fine. Now, the army's in the river, which is a little awkward position. I don't want to fight a naval delegate fight. That's the worst. We're going to ambush and see if they will come. They will land. They could also go for the salt mine. Okay, so let's ambush around the salt mine to make sure they can't go to the salt mine. Because they can't take the city, they don't have siege weapons. But they could take the salt mine. Alright, please land. Please land. Alright, just rebels. Yeah, same thing. Yuan Shu's army is moving out. I don't know where he's going. But we have other fish to fry right now, so we're gonna let him live. Like the wind, Zhang Fei gets some experience. We can have them reinforced so that everyone gets a little bit of experience. And then we also need to find an administrator. There we go. Head right off. Yeah, I see why our prestige is so close, because we gained a huge chunk of prestige by moving over here. 50 more prestige. Alright, our new wife can get on assignment duty. What she should do... I mean, both of these are fervors dropping, you see. It's starting to work. Will be, if we get all four of these down. Oh, Liu Beiping's going up again. Because? I guess it's from these. Alright, we can't have this go back up. I mean, once this goes down, it should be fine. I don't think we need to throw a whole assignment. She can do industry. Oh, she can do industry and commerce. So Liu Bei will be perfect for that, I think. Who's our most lucrative? Liao Xi, with really high industry, right? Yeah, 700. But this is mostly commerce. 160. 330, 160, 160, 15%, 45, 210. This will be what? 15% of 700's 105 plus 80, 185. Okay, so this is more. But she doesn't like working here. Oh, you picky person. Alright, we're gonna put you here for peasantry. 175. There we go. And then we need to find ourselves an administrator. Not him. He's going to be sent out as a spy. We can probably just pick between like Zhao Yun, Zhang Liao, and Huang Zhong, because they have super high expertise. Even if they don't have the right trait, it'll be a huge discount. Like Zhang Liao will be 31%. Plus, what else bonus will you get? Nothing else. Oh, 15% industry. It's not terrible. Zhao Yun will give +2 public order, +4 public order. That's not bad. And +10 morale when defending. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll put Zhao Yun down as a administrator somewhere, or Zhang Liao. Zhang Liao for more discount for build up. This one will actually build quite a bit. +15% industry. Wasted. We have admins in Liaoxi, Liubei, Ping, Youzhou. Basically the back three commanderies. Pingyuan can use one. Because it's all industry here. Right. Okay. Zhang Liao. Because the AI picked a bad skill for you. It's gonna work for us. Where are you? Wait. Did we miss him? Is he already a administrator? He's not. Is he not? Am I blind? Am I blind? He's not here. I am not blind. He's not here either. Chancellor. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, so we can swap him off. We can make someone else our chancellor. Right. He's better here. He's level 5. That's why it drops by 12 satisfaction. Because it covers only till level 4. Which is fine. It'll save us some salary. Yes, let's do that. We'll find ourselves a new Pingyuan. Yep. We'll find ourselves a new chancellor. We are going to use a chancellor position. You need to use Guan Yu because they're our sworn brothers, so they're happy even at high level. Huang Zhong or Zhao Yun perhaps, and because we have so many sentinels, it's better to use these. Zhao Yun gets along with everyone, so we're gonna use Zhao Yun for here. Alright, that's settled. We might need to redo this in 5 turns, but we weren't gonna complete that mission anyways, so that's all good. Alright, waiting for this trap to spring. Get back closer. Let's see, anything to build here? Yeah, we're gonna upgrade this. We're gonna put administrative office down. And that's it. Let's continue. Guess what? Our trap worked. They bumped into our ambush. We're not going to be fighting the ambush. We're just going to delegate. We have the city garrison, we have the brilliant officers, and we have our pretty excellent units on this army here. So we're just going to pick up the easy win here. Alright, and we got an item on the clay axe. Do we want to execute though? Not interested. Oh, I'm not interested in hiring someone so old. I'm just saying whether we want a good relationship with him or not. 500 gold or axe. Probably just 500 gold. Alrighty. Let's see. Picked up a trait, trustworthiness. Pretty good. Pretty good for extra expertise. Alright, Liu Fan. Yeah, I think someone caught me pronouncing this name wrong. I've been calling him Liu Fan, which is the second sound. So for those of you who are curious about Chinese pronunciations, when Chinese characters are spelled out using the English alphabet, what happens is the vowels are given 4 sounds, and if we're writing it out in Chinese, to mark the sound, we'll put different markers above it, kind of similar to here. Right, you have the umlauts. Well, I learned German a long time ago, so I don't know if they're called the same thing in English, but in German they're called umlauts, these 2 dots above the U. So that's a 5th version that only exists for the vowel of U. So here it's pronounced in a 5th sound for this combination. So well, if you have like LU without the dots, it would be characters like Lu. And then here with the umlauts, it's called Lü. Just different ways to stretch the sound of the vowel. And here they don't put the markers, but typically you have the flat marker, and you have an uptick, a up down, and then you have a down tick of how you drop the sound. And unless you learn the characters, you can't actually know which one it is if they don't put the marker. So here it's fun. This character here, it would be the 4th sound. It would be the down tick on the A, so it would be fun. And then I was pronouncing it with the uptick, which is fun. So you see how it's if you pronounce this with all 4 different sounds, it's fun, which is flat, fun. That's how you learn Chinese as a kid. You learn the 4 different tones for Mandarin, at least. For Cantonese, there's I think 9 different tones rather than 4, so it's definitely more complicated. I personally can't speak Cantonese. I can understand very little bit of it, so I'm not gonna say much about it. But here it will be Liu Fan. So we've been pronouncing him a little bit wrong. Gonna get that fixed. And did we actually level him up? We didn't. We're gonna get this. So there's flaming shots on the crossbow, and also night battle, which I think we might already have, but yeah, we already have, but it's fine. We need the fire shots on the crossbow here as well. We are interested in patience in the future, but that first. Wisdom the river, lots of good skills to get. We did beat back Insun's army. He still has resiliency, and he's still on the field. We are gonna finish him off. We're just gonna delegate this fight. We will night battle him. Yeah, I guess so. Doesn't hurt. Oh wow, that was brutal. Items? Nice. Everyone stone pig. Back to us. Clay axe or 5. See, this is a same dilemma here. We're just gonna pick up the gold. We captured an officer. This is not an actual officer they have. It's just the event trigger. So she would be like an officer with no background. Quite old. Cunning, healthy, feared. Good traits, but we don't need that many commanders. And she's quite old. She's low level though, so she would be happy for a while. We can keep her just for the unity gain. Oh, -2. Why? She's pretty happy. Yeah, plus 19 from characters. He's really mad, but we need to get a building upgraded so that we get prestige increase. Xu Huang. Oh yeah, someone mentioned that he doesn't get the stat boost, but we can't check here. We don't have knowledge of him. He's part of Liu Bei's force. Alright, we can finally head over here. We don't need to wait for replenishment. We need to get it ASAP, basically. Can we... Can we just land? Perfect. Alright. Now for them, more reason to not. Alright, we're just gonna get into the water first. And land right under. Whoa. Guys, did you guys see that? We got bounced back. Okay. Is it because there's not enough space? I'm confused. Okay, we'll go to the crossing. I still think we're in the water. It's a interesting glitch. Alright, we'll pop onto land next turn to give the debuff. That's strange. Alright, we're gonna get this all the way to level 3. Alright, we're upgrading this. No rush. We got a horse, we got a pig. She got the horse. Liu Bei has a horse too, right? Yep, a better horse. He's on the field, so I guess we'll give him one. And he's gonna spy, so we're not gonna give him any items. If we're keeping her, we might as well keep her happy. Okay. Buildings. One turn. Alright, public orders finally calmed down. Public order is fine here. Coron at least has it temporarily under control. Alright, rebellion here. We'll share the experience. And this one's bouncing back. Alright, we'll just keep an eye on things here. And this should be under control soon once this gets fixed. Alright, we're going to get ourselves our first territory in the Central Plains next turn. Let's go. Alright, our mentor Lu Zhi is asking for items. Straight up asking for items. Straight up asking for items. Not willing to offer us anything. He's not even going to be happy with us by giving it, because we need at least 5.0 for this. What coalition are you part of? Dongzhuo's? Oh. Why you gotta be with the enemy? Well, he loves us. We don't need this. He already loves us. Alright. Liu Chong signed a peace treaty with Zhang Yan. Dongzhuo requested Ying Xun to join war against. Okay. So I guess he is part of Dongzhuo's coalition. So if we treat his generals nicely, we should get an increased bonus with Lu Zhi. Alright, Liu Fan and Huang Zhong are getting along. So I did notice, however, we're trending towards 159, right? You see the third stat, second stat, release general of our friend, plus 52, plus 26 for honorable treatment of soldiers of our friend, because we do the release for unity, which is also the best option. So if we continue to fight Yingsha and treat them nicely, actually we're going to destroy their faction, aren't we? So we're not going to be able to treat them nicely. Yeah, I was trying to think whether we can eventually get a unify with them. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's fine. We'll wipe out Yingsha. We're not going to consider it too much. Wow, what's going on here? Why do we have so many characters? Stone Pig. Alright. We'll take a quick scan of the items and look at the traits separately. Oh, she's decent. Just a little old as well. It's okay. We're happy with our new wife. We're not gonna marry again. At least not soon. Tolerant. Yeah, they're not that great. Pass. Alright, we'll pass on all these. Guan Yu became uncomplicated. plus 10% recruitment cost. Why? You don't have an army yet. It's gonna be expensive. So in the future, what we're gonna do is we're gonna split Guan Yu off by himself into an army, recruit his retinues, and then recruit the rest for the other guys, and then piece them together, just so we don't have the increased recruitment cost for everyone. Yes, penny pinching is the way we play. All right, we just gotta wipe them out. I think this is the only commandery that get rebels now. Oh, didn't finish them. That's surprising. Alright. Zhang Yan's faction, I think, is... They wiped out the Yuanshu army here. And Yuanshu's commander is deserted because I think Yellow Turbans raided and left it. So Zhang Yan kind of won this war here. We could just declare war on him right now and take it, but then we had to develop this whole thing. I don't want to do that. We should just take this one. It's a small city. Alright, pop over here. Switch our movement. Get the attack in. Alright, who's defending? Just a random general? Okay. I think we'll just save some time and take the casualties from the delegate. It's fine. I think this is the last fight anyways. What happened to your neck? Alright, we could recruit her. Or not. We'll just release. Occupy. We increased our power ranking to Marquis. We destroyed his faction. Alright, we're gonna actually wrap up our episode here. We finished one war. We actually expanded down south, which was not planned. We now border Liu Bei, and we can trade for this trade port here to complete the commandery. We'll build it properly. And we ranked up again, so we have more assignments, more administrator slots, and also more spy positions, I believe. Oh no, we only still have only one active spy? No, it doesn't increase our spy position until Duke. Alright, so we might fire our guy who we thought we were going to spy with. But we also need to probably recruit some new characters for assignments, so we'll take a look at the big pool that we just got. And we probably want to shift our army back, assuming we're probably not going to go to war with any of these fellows here. We're on good terms with everyone, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. We're going to shift our main army back, and we're going to start looking at this northern corner here, because that's what we really want. It's going to be weird with Kongrong here, but maybe we can offer him a vassal. We'll see how it works out at the end. But that's our episode. We got our 5 Tiger General. That's the big deal here. And we got a new wife and potentially new babies in the future. Big family going on. Should be a lot of rivalry too. So we'll work out all the situations then. See you guys next time. Bye.